this video. It's just a replay of a multiplayer battle between Gondor and Mordor on Battle for Middle-earth 2, Rise of the Witch King. And firstly, I wish to apologise for the bandicam.com logo or sign above at the top of the screen. This is my first video, who knows, I'm going to get serious about this, so I'm just using a free trial for obvious financial reasons, I'm gonna call it. Alright, so pretty much it was me and my mate, and we decided to have a truce. It's got an infinite population, so it's pretty crazy the battle that happens, and yeah, so essentially there's multiple battles and pretty crazy armies. As you can see here, Gondor's already amassing a reasonable force to combat the forces of Mordor. However, it's quite amusing to watch these battles, especially seeing the just sheer amount of units used. There's just Mordor scouting what exactly what they're facing. Let's slow it down again. Yeah, Mordor's only got 2 squads. There's a bit of lag, obviously, even with modern computers. This game just wasn't designed to display that many soldiers, but well. And the first 2 casualties. Those were accidental though, if you must know. So, here we have Mordor amassing a reasonable force. This logging camp is very overworked. That aside, let's see what they're training. There's an attack troll being made. 2 Mumakil. Some Haradrim, orcs, but no siege things, weapons. My bad. Okay, let's quickly speed this up again so that we can get closer to the fight. There's the Mumakil. Well, the first of them at least. Now, this video will truly show you just how overpowered Mumakil are. Well, at least against sizable forces, because it's just ridiculous. But here, movement is starting to happen. Both armies, that of Gondor and of Mordor, are moving towards this battlefield in the middle of the map, which is free of buildings, and those buildings nearby are obviously in danger, but that's needlessly to be said, pointless, as the point of the game was only to create huge armies, not really to destroy each other. It was more for the fun. So you just have this game, you can just see how the units amass into one huge bunch. It was not designed for this. Well, understandably, it is a 2006 game. It's not meant for greedy bastards such as myself who change game files just to have some fun. Okay, I do believe that the battle will commence any moment. Well, the movement, the lag. Obviously, here we can see Gondor swordsmen and Gondor archers against a rather distinguished army with attack trolls, Mumakil, orc archers, orc sacrifices I like to call them, orc rabble I believe they're actually called. We've got a drummer troll coming in. We have tons of Easterlings, Haradrim archers, and some black orcs. Well, needless to say, there's not much required other than the Mumakil, as you will soon discover for yourselves. So here, Gondor has amassed its forces, surrounded, well, close to this healing well. And we see that Mordor is starting its approach. Troops rallied by the drummer troll. Always exciting. And now Gondor charges down with, I would easily like to guess, 1,000 men. However, and bam, Gondor's forces have all been destroyed. One single charge. That was it. I would like to say there were around 700 men just lying there from 2 Mumakil charges. It's just ridiculous. They've both already gone to level 5. If we could look at the perspective of Mordor, already 39 power points, 40 power points. It's pretty crazy. That's getting destroyed by the trolls and Mumakil. It was hardly a battle. It was more like the destruction of a few little men in their path. 51 power points. And if we look at Gondor, 5 power points. It's just... you don't even need to explain this. Anyway, as you also just saw, this is the infinite population. I'll be happy to post a tutorial on how to get this. It's just merely replacing one of the files. It's nothing major, and if you both have that file, then you can play with each other, so it's not that bothersome. Anyhow, due to this massive destruction, it was decided that Mumakil should be taken out of this game, out of these fights, because it was just pointless. It was a slaughter. There's nothing to say about that. Okay, now just speeding it up for the next battle. Mordor quickly ravages these Gondor troops, obviously by the aid of the arrow ability and a watchtower ability. The watchtower didn't help much with that. The arrow just covered the entire ground in a very neat design of bows and men. And here we see Gondor is immediately trying to replace their army, trying to get the battle to commence again. And heroes being trained. Also, fell beasts were kept out of these battles, as it was assumed they might have similar properties to that of the Mumakil. And here we're just waiting to speed it up. And as you can see, without the truce, this wouldn't have been possible, as there wouldn't be the great income of resource. Sorry for this jump, time limit of 10 minutes and etc. Forces me to stop. Thanks for watching. Like if you want, if you give a shit about that stuff. Not that I do. Just encouraging to see, I suppose. And if you want more, give me heads up, comments, criticize, be the fucking internet people. Don't try and make me feel good about this. If it was crap, say so. If it was great, then say so. It's pretty simple. And, well, hopefully see you next time, guys.